Passion from farming came from a young age, riding around the pickup with my father and my uncle, checking cows, hay fields, etc. So as long as I can remember, I've been running around here, probably in their way more than anything, trying to just get anything done or accomplished that we could. My mission statement for my life would be the harder you work, the luckier you get. And I've been blessed with a lot of luck, but I've also been blessed with a good work ethic, and so I believe in working hard for those things that you have. My mornings right now start at about between 6:30 and 7. We are calving out first calf heifers and mature cows currently, so it starts with the loop around the calving pastures to see who's calved and who hasn't. From there, I go to start the employees that operate the tree farm, get them going for the day. And then I usually spend between an hour to an hour and a half in my office, paying bills, taking care of paperwork, etc. After that, I'm able to get in and finally get into the operator seat and get some acres covered, whether that be spraying, fertilizing. This time of year, I'm able to get in and do that work done. So really, it's an array of stuff that goes on all day long. So that's usually how my day starts and ends and goes on. My biggest challenge with my business was building the clientele that I have now and maintaining the quality of the work with those clients. So, and some are more understanding than others. And so I try to do my best and try to keep everybody happy as I can, as humanly possible. And that is sometimes a very hard task to do. So to manage all of that, I've tried my best to keep everybody happy and be on time on these jobs, but sometimes you just can and sometimes you can't. My biggest accomplishment is building a sustainable business to where I can do what I love all day, every day for my occupation. I don't do anything else part-time and then come into the cattle operation, the farming side of it. You know, I make my living off of the land and with this cow herd. So it takes not just a little bit of my time, but almost all of my time. And so that was my goal, my number one goal. So if I could build that, that was what I've been striving to do since I was 12, 13 years old. I hope that my lasting legacy is to make what I've created easier for the fourth generation and fifth generation to operate, and hopefully, leave them a business that will lead them to success in later years and make it easier for them to have that successful business, if that is possible. The most fulfilling part of being a custom operator is seeing the customer satisfied and then telling me specifically, hey, I'm gonna tell my neighbor about you and the job that you did. Would you be interested in doing some work for them? So that would be the most fulfilling part about it for me, is knowing that they are happily satisfied and willing to, go out on a limb and help me gain new customers. The most innovative farming techniques I use now would be GPS and the subscriptions and the technologies that are with that. So, OmniStar, you have these other, swath control, section control, and the sprayer. We're able to maximize the efficiency of these machines and the productivity to where, we can operate businesses amongst, the pennies of expenses. So those subscriptions and, utilizing the tech guys that Livingston Machinery has allowed me, to harness that technology. So that's what I find the most useful about it. My goals for this operation in the future are just mainly to keep it afloat and to keep going. Farmers, we have to stick together. There's only 2% of us, of the population, make up a farmer, and of those, we are responsible for feeding 155 people annually. So to keep this operation going is my main goal, to be able to keep, America going and surviving and eating healthy. I stay advised and change and knowledgeable of the agricultural world by staying in touch with local farmers and ranchers, as well as friends that are in the business and on social media, to stay in the loop of, with everything that's going on in today's time. What has helped me the most in the last 10 or 15 years would be the 24/7 parts and service offered by Livingston Machinery. No matter if it's weekday, weeknight, weekend, holiday, I'm out in the hayfield in the summertime and I'm broken down, I need a part. Someone's always able to get me one or come out to the field to help keep me going. So that has paid for, itself and my operation 10 times. If I had unlimited resources to be able to spend on the ag industry. I would spend it to be able to try to stabilize the market volatility of the inputs associated with farming. So fertilizer, seed, chemical, all of those, they fluctuate in price severely year to year, as well as availability. So if we can balance that out, I think that would make it to where a lot of these farmers could plan for a lot more easier. So if I could do that, that would be one of my goals. I retain my customers by mainly doing as I say I will do, and then treating their farm as if it's my own. And I treat everybody's farm with the utmost respect, just as if it was my own, and we own and operate that ground. And that has allowed me to keep the current customers that I have, as well as expand on that clientele. What makes my operation the most successful is that with the scale of the equipment I have, we're able to come in and we're able to execute the job swiftly, economically, and efficiently to get the crop out of the field in a good manner to where the customer is satisfied. Community is very important for a farmer because we're a super small community, like I said earlier. I mean, only 2% of the world's population classifies themselves as a farmer. And every time I look left and look right, there's another older one that's, having to quit farming. And, these older guys are having to pick up their land and farm it for them. And so, we all help each other out. We look out for each other. We drive by fields and, hey, you might have aphids on your field, or you might have weevils over here. And so we all look out for each other, and because we all want to see each other succeed at the end of the day. It's not a dogfight on who can do better than who. We all appreciate the occupation that we have, and we want everybody to be successful. So Cleveland County is a relatively small farming community. There's not very many farmers around. You can count them on, your own set of hands. And so we all, like I said, we all try to look out for each other. I'm one of the younger guys, so I'm a younger go-getter. I like to go do things that are out of a normal person's comfort zone, and I don't mind doing that. Now, locally for the community, I serve on the Cleveland County Cattlemen's Board of Directors as the Southern District Vice President, and we try to do activities that are cattle-oriented and get the youth involved into it, as well as I'm a ring man and at the local per sale bonus auction, taking bids every spring. I've influenced someone else in my industry by helping them succeed by giving my smaller odds and end jobs to my cousin Tate. He's still going on with it, still farming and putting up quite a bit of custom hay around here. And so whenever he's got some time and it will fit into his schedule, I'll give him some of those jobs and let him take care of it, the ones that I really don't have time for. And he's, allowed me to keep those clients and to keep on going. So he's done a great job, and I'm super proud of him. The next advice I would give to the next generation farmer would be, when someone tells you no, just to throw that out the window and keep going, put your heart and soul into it, and it'll pay off in the long run, and just stay diligent in your labor. If you can do that, you will succeed. The Manitou telehandler would be a great asset to our operation. We would use it for a multitude of things, from loading hay, unloading hay, stacking hay out in the fields, moving hay in the feedlot. We can use it to move trees, load trees onto trucks, move palletized rock, boulders, etc. on the nursery side of things. So I could see it as that Swiss Army knife, machine here at our farm that we could use daily. It's an honor to be considered for the Custom Operator of the Year 2022 because I was able to participate last year. It opened several doors for me as far as marketing, new customers, new clients, and so just to be a part of it, I'm very thankful for it. But we would use that machine here daily, so if we could get the keys to that thing for a year, that'd be fantastic. I am Lucas Northcutt. I am from Lexington, Oklahoma, and I am a finalist for the Custom Operator of the Year 2022.